Anywho.
Like, I'm trying to, like, as far as, like, other releases, I'm trying to remember, is Colors Ultimate in October or November?
That's September.
Okay, my bad.
I'm still wondering how that one's going to fare, considering the stories I've heard regarding the people behind that remake.
I think the only thing I'm going to take away from it is that, like, I liked the original Colors. I'm going to appreciate being able to play Colors on, like, more available consoles. And, you know, whatever changes or takeaways or, you know, they just are there. It doesn't change the fact that Colors at its core, you know, despite what people insist, is still a really good game.
Even then, though, that's not really my biggest concern with it right now. My biggest concern is that this could be another classic case of Sega screwing over whatever hired help that they my bad. Basically, just screwing over the. God damn it!
No, you got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Just
but,
gotta match.
basically, this could end up being another Rise of Lyric situation if they're not careful.
You guys are talking about the Rangers.
No, not with Rangers. I'm talking about Colors Ultimate because it's primarily being handled by a studio that is primarily known for working with higher fidelity consoles, and they've been contacted to make a port of Sonic Colors by themselves for a console that doesn't exactly fit their niche, i.e., the Switch.
We're gonna have to hope and see.
So there's the likely possibility that port could be butchered.
I have still heard that a few times. I have still heard that there are more similarities than you would think between a Switch and a current gen console, at least in terms of hardware. But
Despite what people want you to believe.
but I agree that it is still going to be. It is still something to consider. Just like as we were talking about earlier with Pokemon Legends.
Hold on
I think
a second.
either way, but yeah, they'll bump back up.
Okay, now just. Okay, now you can alert Professor Chops. Anywho, but yeah, I mean same as what we were talking about with the Pokemon Legends Arceus earlier. It's not something that I want to immediately write off a game as being awful just yet, but it's definitely something to consider when it's the team's first time ever doing something without any prior experience or practice.
I just call it being cautiously optimistic.
Hence, why, fun fact, look up the development staff for Dead Rising 4 and what they've done previously.
What was the last thing that they did again?
Nothing related to Dead Rising 1 first. Nothing related to Dead Rising at all, period. Like, these were people who, like, art directors, like, it was like the writer, the lead programmer, and the art design director. Neither of them had ever worked on a Dead Rising project ever. Not a lot of them had ever really worked with Capcom before.
Oh,
Like, what else do you like beyond that? Like, what were they known for before trying to tackle a Dead Rising game?
Let me look it up while you guys continue struggling with these hopping hippos.
They're being rather docile for their type. In fact, what the heck are they even doing on trees?
They look.
oh,
One was just like
pushed me with his.
One was like
Punch.
One was like punch.
What was that about us hippos being docile?
Punch. Yeah, let me pull this up to see a list of just all of their accolades, back to back to back. Here we go. So, the studio director of Dead Rising 4 his name is Joe Nichols, and he previously worked at Microsoft on such wonderful, memorable classics as Connect Joyride, Connect Sports, and the Xbox arcade title Joyride Turbo. And then the executive producer of the game, Bryce Cochran, he worked with titles. He used to work with 343 Industries, the people who made Halo. He worked on Halo 4, which is a little mixed, the EA Sports and FIFA franchises.
So, in other words, basically all the kinds of crap we would ignore.
And finally, the art director, Jeff Coates, he actually worked at Next Level Games for a time, but Next Level Games. But it's the one with the alien. They're the ones that had the alien head for a logo, right?
A robot.
It's
Robot.
more of a robot than an alien.
But it has like an egg head, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm looking at the right one.
Egghead!
So he worked with them, and
Wait.
then
Okay, we did.
he just wanted to make sure we had all the letters. Yeah. But no balloon. I have not counted a single time we've got. I'm still debating if they even let us do it this time.
I honestly think that's something they didn't add on until tropical freeze.
But-
and even then, that's like a very random chance.
But yeah,
I'm under the impression that is indeed a myth.
yeah. As for Jeff Coates, the big thing I can see here is that he worked on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon for the Nintendo Wii. So the Wii port of that before.
How oddly specific.
Yeah, but yeah, effectively none of them have ever done Dead Rising before, so it's, to me, it really does almost feel like Capcom just kind of gave up and just said, fine, let these guys make it. I don't care.
Well, I think this was like right before Capcom had their like big redemption arc, so.
So maybe we will see Dead Rising come back. I don't know.
If they are to come back, it probably won't be anytime soon.
Probably would be a remake more than anything.
I mean, honestly, the first thing I'd like to see them do is actually port the freaking games, or at least the first couple of them to the Switch.
The fact that
I
they
feel like
it
that's
would
like
be
some of the only few games they
Look at
have
this
left.
guy in the upper is like.
Thinking back on it, two things would be cool. Give us a bring the Dead Rising collection to Switch. Maybe even do something where, I don't know if they did before, but maybe even do something like bring co-op to the first game.
I mean, if that's even possible, I wouldn't mind it.
And then, I'm trying to think what else. Apart from that, just like, where was I going with this? I think that, because the online worked so well on Steam just out of nowhere, I think it is possible to port Dead Rising 2 to Switch and have that run.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd appreciate it, personally speaking. But yeah, you will be amazed at some of the fuckery that we're going to be experiencing when we actually do that game proper for the channel.
I'm horrified, but also very interested to see how it went, especially given how our practice run went.
I'm sickened, but curious.
And I think that's Dead Rising in a nutshell from me. Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
Diddy.
what the?
I told you, your baseball cap makes you taller than you think you are.
Have you ever wanted a friend who would dress up in a Servbot helmet and a little Evil Knievel stuntman suit?
I thought it was a stunt double.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Well,
You're not a stunt double, though.
He saw what
He
he
can also be
wanted
your
and he
friend,
took it.
technically
I consider that to
Devil,
be...
damn! I just realized.
Yeah, it took
Yeah,
us back to the... Yeah, it took us right back to the beginning.
Was there... there must have been a checkpoint you guys missed.
No, there wasn't. Not yet. Anyway.
There wasn't. This level's a little strict, a little stingy with them.
Okay. You best be careful now. Well, no, just up ahead after the... Because you guys went through a cannon and landed on top of this guy. Ah, yeah, that's right. The cannon launched you on top of this guy. So you guys were down here when you were passing by the end. So there you go. And
there's the checkpoint.
Whee!
Whoop!
That was not a whistle.
I did it again.
Just easy does it. There may be a Kong barrel up ahead. Because the checkpoint
I think
right there.
it might be... I see
up
it's
left.
up there.
Yeah, up to the left.
I know, hang on.
Okay. The sneaky devils.
You saved me.
And I got you a puzzle piece to boot.
I don't...
That right there could have very well been shmup bait.
I genuinely thought that's what they were doing. That I thought that was Retro being like, watch me trick these two, Kong... I don't know, I lost my mind there.
I'm gonna be real stinker tonight, Bev.
I really would not put it past them, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. Oh no, he panicked. Yeah, no,
That's fine.
nice. Yeah, with that, I'm also planning out my idea to.
Oh, I choked.
Unless you're in a room that's making a lot of noise, in which case I could see how that could throw someone off. There really is no more like even the little missile packs won't hide from you anymore because you'll be able to see them with the sound visor. So it's more so, from what I've heard, it's more so the fact that the game is particularly easier compared to the other ones. But I still think...
Wow. Okay, good.
But I still...
Surprisingly, it doesn't hurt us.
But I still
I was about to
think
say,
that...
how come it did?
But I still think it'll be worth looking at. Now, one thing I'm curious if I should even attempt to look into is, should I do anything for Federation Force?
That one, I feel like we shouldn't even bother unless we find a way to do multiplayer via Stitchel or something.
Which, yeah, we've been looking into it, but the problem is that it would require port forwarding, which is just something that, I'll just be honest, so I use Google Home as my Wi-Fi, and nice, And
There you go.
Google Home just does not like cooperating with. It does not like doing port forwarding. So that would have to be something that one of you guys would have to do, and I'd have to run you through how to set all that up. And it depends. It depends on how we're feeling. Like if we are really that desperate for content, maybe.
I mean, you know what? If considering that next level games, as far as I'm aware, probably have nothing better to do since they've already finished up Luigi's Mansion 3. Why don't they just make an updated port of Federation Force for the Switch, or heck, make a sequel? Because I think the foundation for it is perfectly solid. It just came at a really bad time at first.
As we start,
I think it also
go
depends
ahead.
on. I think it really also depends on if Nintendo really wants that, because I know between the two of them, Luigi's Mansion 3 definitely made a much bigger like ranking and sales. So I figure they're
Well,
if anything, they're gonna...
again, hype. It's because of the fact that nobody wanted Federation Force the moment it came out.
It was
Well,
not.
I'm just
the case.
saying,
It
I feel
was
like they're-
very, very poor timing.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying I feel like Nintendo's probably gonna look at the two and feel like we should probably make more Luigi instead.
This is
At the same time, I wouldn't put it against them to maybe, try again on certain projects,
Is this-
assuming, maybe it failed the first time due to, again, poor timing.
I'm trying to figure out what song this is because it sounded like one I remember from Donkey Kong
By the
Country
way,
2.
this level in particular is kind of nasty.
Oh geez, the
Oh, yeah.
spider cave.
Are those even spiders? I think they're more like...
They look.
Actually, they might... Yeah, I think they're
I think
spiders.
they're spiders.
There are far worse... Oh,
Whoa,
there
what
are...
They're floodings
They
of
are a-
spiders.
I was about to
They
say,
are
they come
a-
up a lot quicker than I remember them doing.
Yeah, you just gotta.
They are a far worse threat than the toothberries, if that wasn't immediately obvious.
Yes.
It makes sense to me. Just hoof.
Whoa.
Oh, it was the barrel was thrown too early. Yeah, just hoof it and you'll make it fine. Yeah. So as far as those games go, nice. Yeah, just make liberal use of them roll jumps and you will and the buddy roll
Yeah, remember when we had this?
I love how Gems is so done with this level, he's not even gonna let me play it with him.
I don't. I mean, because I think it's because again, I think the buddy roll is very very useful to have at this point, and it's an auto scroller, and I don't think there's any rubber banding, so this actually is in this is in both of your best interests. Whew. But yeah, no. I think I've said this already about the Metroid series, but if they're going to have the whole Dread and Prime 4 coming out into the console, they should. Ow. They should just make a point of. Oh,
Run, monkey boy!
they should
It's
just.
just a puzzle piece, don't worry.
They should just make an effort to put all of the Metroid games or some way of experiencing all of the games onto the platform because
I forget, that little grassy crevice over there, that was also just a puzzle piece, right?
I think so.
I believe so,
Yeah,
yes.
because it would be after here. Because yes, although the prologue thing
Okay, little buddy, you can get off now.
because although the prologue summing up the story is nice to have, I think some people would like to be able to experience something like darn. I think some people would like to experience a game like
Yes!
Fusion.
I did it all by myself!
Anyway, yeah, okay, I'll stop gabbing your ear off about that. Just yeah, I think it's something where I feel like they should let people get to play the games, let people play the Prime trilogy and stuff like that. Otherwise, you're alienating part of your audience who won't be able to who will be looking at the fourth game thinking, "Wow, how can I play the first three?"
Well, to be fair, I know I joked about this before, but it stands repeating. I do know you can be able to play the Prime Trilogy via the Wii U Z shop, and again, I just imagine that once people figure that out, the Wii U's like, oh, now you people like me.
Honestly, yeah. No, again, going off of...
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
that's
sorry.
you.
I'm so used to you navigating the menu.
Let's go to the temple.
Yeah. I only see a spider monkey with a hat on the icon. That means you have full control.
But, yeah, I mean, again, going off of Arlo's video, yeah, the Wii U is now your bestest friend if you want to play anything Metroid. And everything for that matter.
Well, anything aside from the first game and Super.
Right.
Wouldn't that be some shit, though, if that alleged Metroid Prime remaster turned out to be a literal, just a straight-up Metroid collection with everything, even the Prime game, the previous Prime games?
I would love that. Call it literally, you could call it, since given what we know about Dread, you could literally call it the Metroid Saga.
It's been on the rumor mill for so many years. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to just be all, we could just go the extra mile and add more than just Prime stuff.
It'd be really nice. It is probably one of their most I want to say like next to.
Oh boy!
Oh, I didn't miss that out of the pop. I want to say next to Mario and Zelda, I think it is one of their most beloved franchises. One of the most recognizable
Definitely.
ones, anyway.
Okay.
Sorry,
You really
Diddy.
couldn't wait for me, big buddy.
This level was not made for 2 players.
Well, okay. Well, I was trying to latch onto him so we can have the extra hit point, but oh well.
Well,
Or you can do it. You can do it now.
Can it happen while you're in the? Let me see.
yes, it can. Oh,
Okay.
no, but you guys are still considered separate, I believe. Yes, you are. So you'd have to basically both be holding ZL for this to work. But granted, you guys are pretty
Yeah.
much locked into this at any time anyway. So just let James...
I do remember this one being a little on the tricky side.
There is also this.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
And then the bouncy tires of yore.
Oh boy!
You just grab each other and flee. Okay, here, grab each other.
Hold me!
There you go. Now you got the might of 2 monkeys in your power.
Well, I can go ahead and check my notifications.
I can check my email.
I'm gonna make me a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
I'm gonna go mow the lawn.
We don't have any
Frankly,
bananas,
feel like doing another.
unfortunately,
No.
Did you say no bananas?
He just like yells. No, but sorry. I have heard of actually ran on the topic of a lunatic screaming about chocolate. I have recently learned about this. I have recently learned about this like kitchen gadget where I guess people can do this where you. I see what you're doing for. I see what you're going for. Come on, come on. Yay!
Haha.
I have seen this kitchen gadget where it's a device where you're supposed to peel the banana, or actually no, you're not supposed to peel it yet. That's right, because the peel itself is supposed to help with this process. You just cut the tip of a banana off, and then use this device to both poke a hole and then stuff the hole with like chocolate filling or something. So basically, you have like a banana where it has a little center like chocolatey crust or something. Oh, now I gotta worry about the down swing. Ooh.
Remember that one episode of SpongeBob where it all ended with Sandy's what were those freaking their landlords, the freaking monkeys?
Yeah, no, they weren't the
monkeys,
landlords. They were the
They found the banana peeling machine.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was not the landlords. It was the science institution, and they were waiting to see her latest invention to for the betterment of all mankind for like a prize or something like that. And yeah, then they saw the machine that was supposed to crack nuts but didn't know how to do it properly because it turns out all this time it wasn't a nut cracker, it was a banana peeler, and they went as the
literal monkeys.
yeah, as the joke went, they just went like, my good sirs, I believe we have found our winner. And they just started like freaking out as they just had their little celebration.
That was definitely one of the more amusing later season episodes, because I remember that's also where the whole "That's Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick to you" thing came from.
That's another good one.
You're the unpaid intern. You do the work.
Oh, it hurts so. It is too close to home.
Patrick, why is it that you're so smart in certain things yet stupid in others?
Banana.
He just holds it up as a response. I believe you have your answer.
This man certainly knows how to impress a man.
Get the bop. Okay, I mean, at this point, we.
Oh, nice.
Also, I'd say because of all these bopping we've been doing, I think we really should just buy more lives the next chance we get because we have over 200 coins now. Oh, the ricochet. We'll be right back.
I was just stating the cold hard facts.
Damn. Just biting right to the point.
That pugs are of average intelligence.
They may be of average intelligence, but they have maximum heart, dang you.
Wow.
I mean, how can you not tell from those smiling faces?
Oops. Okay, good.
Oh.
That's gonna be one, that's unfortunately gonna be one,
And...
what's the word? How am I forgetting the fucking name of it already? I've been so...
I mean, look at this. I'm not asking you to like start solving math problems for me while you're doing this.
problem.
What's 4 times 7?
Mackerel!
Damn. It's mine.
Oh, mine! And
It's even colored. It's even colored like a banana.
There you go.
It's banana scented!
You think he treats it like a jawbreaker?
You're supposed to let them melt in your mouth, DK, not swallow it.
Oh, the little Dickens.
So there you go.
Alright. Hopefully, once I get my brain back together, we'll finally start on this.
The
Mangaruby
Mangaruby.
This is honestly pretty easy.
It's a boss,
I think
though.
this is...
Actually, if you know what you're doing, this is probably this boss fight can go by the fastest.
Let's see.
Oh, I think I remember which one that is now. It's definitely one of the weirder looking ones, in my opinion.
Let's see what we got. We have some more tikis. I don't know if you should have hit that.
Whoop.
Oh,
You've let out the crowd.
it's just a
The
little,
crowd cheering
it's-
for...
Yeah, it's a little show. What's up?
down there.
The heck is that thing?
That's not
That's
an...
what I wanna know.
I don't think that's an animal.
Some kind of vegetable monster.
Well, regardless of if it's an
Point!
You!
regardless of if it's a real animal or not, it's gonna be hypnotized all the same.
And now it is hungry for monkey meat.
Monkey bread!
And it's electrical, so heads up.
It's electrical, so it really shouldn't be going into water now, should it?
Well,
It's not gonna matter to him. But anyway, the big thing regarding this boss fight is that you want to slam on all those switches. In which case, the sun should come up, and it will more or less
neutralize.
the electricity in its body,
Bam.
which leaves you open to bash on its body.
Nice. Okay. And then, oh,
Just do this a handful more times, and you're pretty much good.
wow, and yeah, with co-op, you guys can like set this up and divide and conquer.
Yes, we can. That's unless James is faster than me.
He's very faster than
Got
you.
it.
Bam. Now, bop. Oh, but you cannot land on his head. It has to be on the body first.
Yep.
Yep. You only have to worry about hitting him 3 times, and the fight will pretty much be over.
Okay.
Oh, you're on your own, Jimmy.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, I could do this.
There you go. Oh,
he's
jeez,
a fast
he's getting,
sucker
yeah,
now.
oh, and bam.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really pathetic, actually, compared to the last couple bosses.
Oh, well, yeah.
Again, it goes by really quick if you know what you're doing. Now then, I believe I'm in the mood to play with a pan flute.
Is that a pan flute?
Fellas, well, look, some things were said in jet. I think Hype has the majority of those so far.
No, I'm pretty sure it's tied.
I'll have to go back.
No, this is the fifth. This is the 5th world, so there can't be a tie.
Well,
Well, I'm trying to think, like, I know you had the first one,
You got
because I
this-
gave you that one since I was eating bananas.
Right,
I
you got the
want to say
second
you had 3 and 4.
I'm sure. Well, we can review the footage, but yeah, no, fair enough. Let's just mosey on along. What world could be next?
So next up is actually something a little unorthodox for a Donkey Kong trope, because after the forest level,
Just move out of the way, please. Thank you.
we have the cliff, which is very much the best way I can describe it is that it's more along the lines of an elephant graveyard sort of scenario.
rave.
Dun, dun. But I see. It's like so. It's like a whole like outdoor ruins like level. Okay. Let's look at that diorama though.
Unfortunately, we were not able to unlock it for that.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause we didn't get all the puzzle pieces in that one. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it short here. But for those of you watching, I won't leave you guys in suspense, so I'll just flash it here for you guys to watch at your look at this majestic thing in Mahooger, and we'll see you all next time for the Cliff World.
Such splendors.